All right, game 2 of the MWJHL Championship underway. We'll get the running time going here momentarily. 0-0 between the Western Predators and the Polar Ice here in game number 2 of the championship. Now we have an opportunity here to tell you that the Western Predators lead the series 1 game to none. Now we're 30 seconds into this one. Puck comes back across and it's in the middle. They'll work it cross ice. Now they work it cross ice. They'll shoot it all the way down. As it's rolled back into the middle. Back out to center ice. Works it back in. Here's a quick opportunity. They'll flip it back into the corner. Miseretti sends it off to the window. They'll work it down. Works it in. Quick out to center. They'll flip it all the way down. As it's going to be here, the chance back to the middle. Works it. Quick opportunity. They'll shoot it around. They'll play it cross ice. Michelle Curtis and Katrina Miseretti are the goaltender. They'll work it out. Sends it all the way down. Now into the middle here behind the goal. They'll quickly shoot it up. Michael Dale, Chad Erickson. Back for Zoe Daring. In the corner, they'll flip it around. We're just underway here in game number 2. The Predators won game 1, 5-2. Now they worked it all the way down. Into the middle. Here's the shot. Tremblay right on. That's tipped away by Miseretti. Out to the middle now. Curtis and Miseretti are the goaltenders. They'll work it cross ice. Now they drive it off to the window. They'll play it in. Here's Daring. Plays it back out. Now to the middle. They'll play it cross ice. Sends it in. Cross to the corner. They'll work it here quickly in. Jada Cotwell. Back to get it here. We are 17:30 to go in this opening period. 1-0 in game 2 of the MWJHL Championship. Puck comes out for the Predators at a point blank chance. They couldn't get the shot off. Now they work in the middle. Drives it out to the wall. Now they play it back into the corner. They'll send it across and up the ice. They'll leave it across. Works it in. Now behind the net here for Curtis. Drives it off to the middle. Works it down. Here's the chance off the wall. They'll play it cross ice. Trying to play this cross ice. Now they worked it off the wall. And that should be offside. Face-off will be to the right of Michelle Curtis. Now they worked it off the back wall. Sends it off the wall. Here they come off the wall. Sends it in front. Cohen scores. Dropped it off. And I believe the Predators will open the scoring. Predators will open the scoring here as the visiting team. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the visiting team. 1-0. And it's going to be an early lead for the Western Predators. Works it off. Now it's going to be an opportunity. Works it down. Out of the back corner. They'll set it off the wall. This is going to be down. Back for another icing call. One nothing Predators very early in this game. Now they worked it off the wall. They'll play it off the corner. Now they settle across ice. Drives it in 1-0. Here's Prochip. Prochip moving in. Prochip to the net. Predators win. They have a chance to clinch on Saturday night. Works it all the way around. Sends it back to the middle. Works it down. Sends it back off the corner. And we'll have that opportunity to be an icing once again. Face off to the right of Curtis. Back to the corner. Now they work it cross ice. Now they work it down. Here they come back out to the center ice area. Going to be taking up the wall. I'll leave it here. We're underway. 1-0 Predators. Off to the window. Into the corner. Back out. Works it in. Now they shoot it across. Drives it in. Back to the middle. Now they work it. Sends it across 15-02 to goal. Works it down. Back in the middle. Sends it across. Down to the middle, and that's going to come all the way across. 5 minutes into this game, just over, back out. Now they drive it off the wall. Back into the corner, quick opportunity. They'll work it in. Back in the middle. Back to the corner. Just over 6 minutes coming up here. Works it back out. Into the middle here for Maserati. Quick up the ice. Now work it down here for ice. Will play it cross ice. Back in. I'll shoot it here for the Predators. Works it back into the zone. 13:38 to go. Drives it. Out of the middle. Back here quickly is going to be Cromie. Cross ice. They'll work it in. Here's Zeitz. Zeitz will move it. Back to cross. Here's a shot that just goes wide of Curtis's goal. Back out in front. Here now off the window. They'll work it in the corner. Trying to play this cross ice, awaiting the arrival of Curtis St. Marie. For color commentary is Goulet. Back out. Now they work it all the way down. Up the ice. Drives it in. Not to be icy. Or sorry, fired into the bench. And scooped up. Now they have an opportunity. Here's Paige Collins. Works it through. 1-0 Predators on the early goal. Now they work it back to the blue line. Here's a shot. That's stopped by Maserati. 4-2 the shots on goal. Now we have a face-off to the right of Maserati. Back to the point, they'll work it through. Trying to play this off the corner quickly out of the zone. Now it's held in, back out. And they'll slide it all the way out. Back into the corner here. They'll work it cross ice. Now they drive it in the middle. Shoot the shot. That's knocked away by Curtis. 12:07 to go. Off the window, here's the chance for Colwyn. Gives it up here, Joyal, she'll send it back in. Back to play it here now is going to be Clark in the corner. Trying to work it, offensive zone. Painted Bears repeating the ice, will need the net goal, back to the line. Held in, bounce, can't cover it. And this is going to come back to the front. Now one of the both players that should go down, Dranham and the ice player. They'll work it off the window. Here they come across for Webb. Webb fell down. Now they work it back in. Mendez works it up, drives it around. In the middle, 11:20 to go. Puck comes out front. Now they work it down. Into the corner, they'll play it cross. Here's Clark. Clark will play it down now for Webb. Webb in the corner. Leaves it. Back into the zone. Nothing there. Upper middle of the ice, here's Mendez. Mendez will move. Mendez coming in the shot. Had a stop and blocked by Mizuretti. Out of the corner, 10:46 left here in the opening period. 1-0 Predators on the early goal. Now they work it in. Puck comes back for Taylor Webb in the zone. They'll work it down. Here's the shot off the window. They'll work it in. Back up for Tremblay. Tremblay drives it in. Now behind the net. They'll work it out. Back to the point quickly. Here's Cromie, back cross ice. They'll work it and slide it in. That's gonna hit something near the bench. Bounce right off the stick. Back up into the zone here for Southall. Southall's back to get it. 10 minutes to go here in this opening period. 5-2 the shot on goal. 1-0 the score, both of which in favor of the Western Predators. Now they play it in the middle. Cross ice looking. Back to cross. Now they work it in. Here's a shot that should be tipped by Allen into the zone. Predators can't come up with it. They'll have to try to keep it in. At the line, here's Sloan trying to work it. Back up the window here. They cut quickly up the ice. Leaves it here for Stewart. Stewart goes back right on. That's going to be shot. Here's the chance taken back. Works it in. Back to cross here now with 9:15 to go in that opening period. Now work it back, up the ice. Hughes Seitz gives over. Waits there, it's going to be Allen. Up the wall. Predators in lockdown already on this 1-0 lead. The ice going to probably have difficulty today if this is any indication. Here's Costu. Back up and now Henley comes off the ice. 8:45 here to go. First period. Up the wall is Baudette. Waiting for it. They'll drive it around. Now they wait. Here's that look. Into the middle. Cross ice. Cooley's at the point. Works it. Now they play the cross. Just comes to the middle here on a rare and the only Tuesday game all year. Now work it out. Now they look for it. The shot. That's going to be stopped there by Curtis. Here with 8:17 remaining. Back off the window. And to be offside. And we'll have a penalty too. It's going to be the number 15. Here they'll work it, cross ice, back to the blue line. They'll work it around. Now they leave it here back to the point here. We're on the power play. There's going to be a penalty to Don Baudette. Preds to the power play. They'll work it. Now they leave it here with that chance. Cross ice. They'll work it in. Stewart. Back to the line here in Webb. Webb goes back to the corner. That's actually Sloan. There's the quick shot. Sloan, not Stewart. Back out. Now they worked it in the middle. There's a chance for Webb. 7:28 to go here in this opening period. Now they worked it across. Works it in here. Predators in the corner, getting worked over. Chance back to the slot. Now they work it through. Here's a chance for Brooke Collins. That to be fired just wide. Trying to get there was Sloan. She's been a very good player in the last game of the second round and this first game of the series. Really is coming to her own this playoff run. Back out. 6:51 to go as they worked it all the way across. Michael Dale, Chad Erickson, soon to be joined by Curtis St. Marie. Puck comes across. Now they work it down into the zone. Drives it in. Here's that chance that to be chipped away. Now they work it back cross ice as they'll play it off the wall. 12 seconds, back to the line. In behind the net, they'll work for it. Sends it back for Dietz. Dietz will work it now for Paige Collins. Sets it around. Quick look. They'll work it in. Now they leave it here with Collins. Drives it in. Back to the corner. Here's the shot. Rebound. Dietz shooting. Rebound in front. Oh my goodness, that just about went in. Off the original shot. Back across, 5:48 to go in this opening period. Now we have 1-0 Predator lead and a 9-3 advantage in shots. Here comes Sydney Allen. Back to the corner, they'll work it around. Now they look for it in the middle. Puck gets taken back out, works it in. Here they come off the wall, they'll flip it in. Looks back door, here's the shot, Sloan right on. Stopped by Miseretti. And we'll have an opportunity here, 5:19 remaining in the period. 1-0 Predators on the early goal, and now we have an ice penalty. And we'll see what happens. Back. Face-off will be to the right. Now it's back underway, second power play of the game. As it's worked in. Penalty coming to Ashley Zeitz. And that's 10 seconds gone. Now the Polarites will work out short-handed. They'll leave it across, back to the blue line. Works it in, there's a shot that tipped. Back to the middle. Here they come across. They'll work it in. Back up to the wall, slapper. That didn't hit something and go wide. Worked it in. So Bailey Granum from Paige Collins. And Sydney Allen is the official goal. According to our timekeeper, Justin Patty, here's a shot. Stopped by Miseretti. Can I get one of you to come on the mic? .4:27 to go. We'll bring Curtis St. Marie and that's what's. Can you hear me? Okay. Back off here, they come around, 4.5 to go. They'll work it back to the blue line. I'll work it down. Out to the line. Here's a chance shot. Stop. Nice save there by Miseretti. Ice are being dominated in this period to the tune of 12-3 on the shot on goal. Here's Webb. Webb comes across. Out to the corner. Works it in. Here's a shot. Stop by Miseretti. Rebound. It's in the crease. Falling down there was Brooke Collins. Gives Miseretti a bit of a bump. 28 seconds in the minor. Ashley Dietz Goodness gracious, they might only have to Zamboni this one side of the ice. That's how dominant it's been. Puck comes around the goal. Here's Taylor Webb up the window. They'll work it down. Now they play it across. Colwyn sends it in. Colwyn waiting. Back to the point. Here's a chance they'll play it here with 3:10 to go. Back out front. Looking to come back and have to be brought out. Sydney Allen. Back for Paige Colwyn. By the way, your mic is on for the St. Marie.
Thanks, Mike.
Just so you know, back out. It's been a while since we've had a whistle. Puck comes back. Here with 2:52 to go. In the middle here, opening period. Chad Edson, Curtis St. Marie with me, back out. In the corner here is Bound. Works it to the middle. Chance in front, stopped. And that to be held on. I don't know what to make of this first period domination here, Curtis, in the form of the Western Predators. The shots are 14-3.
Well, to tell you something, Michael, if the Polar Ice want to have any hopes of this series, or to even tie this series at 1, they got to start playing the puck more in the other end. They're playing very sluggish.
I'll go as far to say that if they want a chance to win this series, they need to win tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think they're coming back from 2-0 down.
No.
Now they worked it back off the wall. The Preds have not lost 3 in a row all year. Puck comes out. I guess there's no time like the present. I guess Stewart plays it across. This comes all the way down, and here they come. 2-on-1. Back up the window. Now they leave it here, that quick chance. Back to the slot, and up in there. Now back in, 1:52 to go in the period. Here's Gary. Far side now for Brooke Collins. Works it in. Back into the zone. Predators get sent to midway ankle. Plays the cross ice. Here with 1:35 to go in the period. Back out here in a 1-0 game off the goal by Bailey Dranham. They'll work it into the zone quickly. Here's the chance. Cross ice. Now they work it. Quick opportunity. 1:18 to go. Back to the point. They'll work it out. Back out here quickly. That could be offside.
Well, Michael, with only 3 shots on goal for the Polar Ice, they either got to wake up next period or they're gonna be taught a lesson.
Back out, yeah, that might be a lesson of being down 2-0 in this series in about an hour and a half. Puck comes out. Here's Jocelyn. Jocelyn moves it. Jocelyn right on. Oh, blocked it away by Curtis. That should be the 4th shot of the period. Back in. But again, there was no traffic on that shot as we hit the final minute. They'll work it across ice. Back to the blue line. They'll work it in here for Stinson. Stinson will work it. Back to cross ice now, up for Sloan. Sloan will move it. Now they work it back in. Another shot that tipped away. Back in here now, Brooke Collins. Backing up. Nicely defended. Here's the steal. She's going to move up. Goulet can't. The Preds are just suffocating the ice to the point where they can't even do anything with a puck. Back out. Now it's into the zone here for Allen. Back cross ice, and that's pretty much going to do it for period 1 here. Sloan. Sloan moving in. There's the 15th shot of the period. And I think you'd agree with me, Curtis. Mercifully, this period comes to an end for the Western Predators, or for the Polar Ice.
Well, I don't agree with you, Mike. I'm just kidding. You know what? The thing is, it is only 1 goal, and you got to remember that. Don't worry about the shots. Don't worry about what happened in that period. It's only 1 goal. And if I were the head coach of the Polar Ice, that's what I would say. I'd say, hey, girls, it's only 1 goal. If we go out there, we show a little bit more energized, and we show them we belong there, we'll get that 1 goal, maybe two goals, and get that lead. It's only a one-goal hockey game. There's lots of hockey to be played, and stranger things have happened in this game.
Yeah, we only saw that last week. On the weekend.
You know what? We saw that from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. And it doesn't matter what hockey we watch, whether it's NHL, WHL, MJHL, anything here we have seen in Manitoba. Stranger things have happened.
Yep. Yeah, I'll agree. 1-0 Western Predators. They outshoot the ice 15-4 back after this on Game Time. Welcome back. Second period about to start. Are we recording? Are we recording? Yeah. Second period underway. And they'll work it all the way back. Now they set it into the middle. Michael Dell alongside Curtis St. Marie. And Chad Erickson, Curtis Jermite is on.
Thank you.
That's off the window. 1-0. We'll see how the Polar Ice respond after being dominated 15-4 in the opening period. But like Curtis said, the saving grace is they're only down by 1 goal. Puck comes back. Don't necessarily need that goal back in this period, but you cannot really give up anymore. Now they work it back. They'll send it across. Up the wall here for Taylor Webb. It goes back down. Now they go into the middle. Back behind the goal on the far side now. They'll work it up the ice. They'll send it across up here quickly for Cates. They'll go across ice. Now they work it around up the wall. Pass. Unable to gain the zone. Here's the steal by Collins offside. She stole that from the other number 15, Dom Baudette. 15 stealing from 15.
You know what? It looks like there is a little bit of energy gained by the ice during the break. We'll see what happens here if they can pop and capitalize.
We'll see. Back up the ice. Now they play it around. Here's this chance back for Tachi. Tachi goes into the corner. Now they work it back quickly. Here's Tia Dietz. 1 goal can change basically all the momentum. Puck comes out in front. Base. Oh, boy, that just went wide. Back to the middle. Here's another chance quickly behind the net. Works it through. Predators out in front. Jam job short side. That did cut off. Polar Ice are trying to gain the zone. Get out of the zone. And then work towards a resolution of scoring the goal. Puck comes in. Curtis will slow it down. Can't cover it. Now it goes back quickly here with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes, into the period. 18 minutes to go. Back up. Now they worked it out. Put the cross. They'll work it in. Here's Dietz on the steal. Back for Morgan Sloan. Sloan giving chase. Mendez shoots it all the way around. Polar Ice have had no room to really breathe in this game so far. Up the ice. Here's Mazda. Plays it. Jocelyn moving in. Right on that. Not so easy, but Curtis can just stab it to her left.
Yeah, that was a smart play by Michelle Curtis, jumping on the puck. Slowing things down is definitely going to help keep their lead here in this.
Yeah, back out. Now they work it around the ice, by the way, and Teacher running up. 1 shot already. Leipzig goes down. There's not going to be a penalty there by our head referee. That's kind of surprising. Back out. Now they chip it out. This is taken back. They'll shoot it down. Now they work it across ice. They'll drive it in. Now they work it through for Tremblay. Tremblay working in. Tremblay diving after it. That's a kick out save there by Miseretti. Back out. Now they work it through. Trying to play it. Here's a shot that should be chipped in the corner. Quickly there was 16:45 to go in the first period. Oh, second period, pardon me. Second period, 1-0 the score. Now they worked it up the ice. Quickly comes back out. Dietz works the puck around. Now they leave it here. This chance to the corner. They'll work it cross ice up the seam. This is going to go, and that's going to be icing. A little bit more icing forced, at least early on here, Curtis.
Yeah, for sure, Michael. But you know what? The Ice have done a tremendous job gaining some energy during the break, as it looks like they're making the ice look tilted to this period.
Back out, we'll see what happens. I think the next goal is going to tell us a lot. Dates right on. Miseretti makes the stop. 18 shots already. 16-10 to go here. Second period, 1-0. Back to the blue line here, Dites. They'll ditch it in. They'll wait for it. Back to the corner. This comes out front. Quickly up the board. Here now they worked it all the way down. Now they worked it in. Back to cross. That was Keith, I think, playing it up ahead. Now it's pinned. There's the goal scorer, Random with Collins. Back out, now up for Collins. Collins around the net, wrap around. Oh, Miseretti tipped that out. That saved the goal. Just got there at the right time. 15-24 out. Here comes MWJHL, tries to work it around. Put up the wall. Ferber's trying to work it. Predators are defending so well. Here's Collins. Back out. Up the ice. Sends it in. Shot. Stopped by Miseretti. Back down. Now they work it. Here's another shot in tight. Maz is trying to bounce away. Here's another shot. That one by MWJHL goes wide. Random in the corner. Gets turned around. 14:50 here to go in the middle period. They'll work it in. Puck goes cross ice. Now they work it down. MWJHL sends it in. Here quickly for Bound. Bound in the corner. Tries to work it. That does not quite work. 14.5. Here they worked it off the seam behind the net. Quickly out front. This does not work. And it's going to come back out. Back to the zone. Now they worked it in. Here's that long play. Back to the corner of the play. Up the window. Trying to work it up for Webb. Drives it up Cruz. Cruz don't leave it. Now they play it off the wall. This is an opportunity. MWJHL knocks her player down. Goes right back in to the right of Curtis, but as quickly as it went out, quickly as it went in, it went out. Here's Leipzig trying to play it to the middle. There was just no sustained zone time for the Polar Ice. Back out, 13:45 to go. Now drive this out front quickly. Back to the zone. Now work to the cross, and that's going to come and be near the middle. Sends it across quickly. Big opportunity out front. They'll leave it now to the middle. That's going to play it quickly here. 13.5. Sorry to go here. Don Baudette plays it out front. That doesn't work. And this is going to come to the middle. Works in the middle here. Center ice. Kotu goes back to get it. Tries to just simply throw it. Prochet is there. Rolls it back around for Kostu. Back up the window. Here's Kiadites. Nothing there. They'll set it across here for Henley. Trying to work it in. Now they worked it into the corner. Didn't shove out the puck. Quickly there. 12:45. Trying to work it in. Ice are having so much trouble. Back out. Trying to control here the steal. All they need though is one break. And up in the back of the net, not to change everything. Puck comes out. Bound. Can't come up with it. Now the forward goes back. In the zone, she just pasted. Waits for it, is Bound again. 12-10. I don't think I've ever seen the Ice have this much trouble in a long, long time this year. Puck comes out. They can't stay in the zone for more than 20 seconds. Puck comes Down, that's going to be down. And there they did it are the Predators while they're changing. Just like that, it's right back out and on the attack. Puck gets played back. Now they set it across and all the way down. In off the rush, here they come. Down the back wall. Into the corner, tries to turn around. Wrap around, back in front, knocked away. And it's taking cross ice. Up the window. It's 1-on-2. They'll send it in. Trying to wait for it. Out of the backboard, here's Mazda. Mazda there for Jocelyn. Stolen there by Webb. Ice trying to make something happen. Predators defending and playing keep away so gorgeously. Out to the middle. In the corner there, nothing there. They'll swing it around. Back up the wall here, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, offside. See, as soon as they get a little bit of an opening, they get a little bit excited and they throw themselves offside.
Yeah, you know what though? It happens, and it happens with not just with one team, but every team.
Predators look serious about trying to sweep this series. I thought that was a little bit on our post-game show. A little bit, I don't want to use the word cocky, but overconfident. But man alive, are they backing up their words. Here in the almost first half of this hockey game. Puck comes down here, the shot hit away by Curtis. Remember, one bounce changes that though. And we could have a 1-1 game just quicker than we are talking about this. Back in, now they shoot it away. Here they come again. Back in the zone. In behind the net, they'll work it up. Puck is stolen. They'll work it back to the point quickly. This does not work. Back into the corner. They'll shoot it 10-14. We're going to have a penalty. I think this might be the opening, Curtis, that the Polar Ice have been searching for, because Taylor Webb is going to sit in the penalty box for 2 minutes.
Yep.
Just about 13 seconds away from the halfway mark of this hockey game. Now they work it back to the blue line. Here's a chance behind the goal. Tries to work it back to the point. They'll slot it. Here's a chance shot. Stopped by Curtis. That goes to the corner. I would imagine they need to score right here, right now, for confidence. Back out. Cost you at the point. Trying to work it. Back for Cromie. Back for Cost you. Cost you looking middle of the ice. Sends it to the forward. The slap shot stopped by Curtis. Shot a piece of it. Back for Kostu. Works it across here for Prochet. Prochet goes swinging it around the wall. Oh, fell down. One player fell on top of her. There's no penalties there. Both players will get up. Back out here. The shot stopped by Curtis. Rebound is swatted back to the corner. Most pressure of the game by far on this power play. Here's Kostu. Tries to swing it. Henley tried to tip it. Cromie can't keep it in. Cromie works it. This goes cross ice, but everybody's got to clear the zone. Here they wait. Down to the center ice. It's going to be Henley. Henley works it back to the point. Shot. That gets blocked. Now they work it. Another shot. Rebound. That gets swatted. Bunch of shots are probably coming. On that scoreboard, there's been at least 2 or 3 of them. Here's Kostu. Drops it off. Out for Kostu. Gets it back middle of the ice. Hammer time! Shot stopped, I believe, before it got through the Curtis. 20 seconds left. Back to the line. Here's Cromie. Cromie looks at it. Predator did a piece of it. These penalty killers are gassed. Back to the corner now. They're barely moving out in front. Here's the shot. Stopped by Curtis. Patted down on the ice. Back to the line is Cromie. Winds it up for Kostu. Final seconds off the side of the net. Curtis got another one. Now they worked it back to 5-on-5. That was pretty promising on that power play there, Curtis. Works it across. Back to the line. Predator did a stick on it. Ito sent it right back in. Allen third to get it. We got under 8 to go. Now they worked it off the wall. Collins works it up the ice. Partial break. Old Tremblay had it cut off. Now they worked it back to the corner. Trying to settle. Back in now. Here's Stinson. Works it back to the blue line. They'll try to settle. Back to the point. That doesn't work. Now they settle it off the wall. Up the seam. Here come the Predators. Paige Collins. Works it around the board. Collins. Back to get it. She gets bumped over. Back to the line. It's hard to believe. The Predators were 2.7 seconds away from going home, and now they look like they're a completely different team ever since that goal. Puck comes back to the line. MWJHL watches it go out. She blows the tire. Luckily, her defenseman was there to clean up, and now jam it right back in. Puck comes off the wall. Here's Bound. Tries to work it back to the seam. Chance shot. Oh, that goes high and wide off of something. Dietz cuts it off, gets it back. Now she's going to work back in the middle. Webb will play it. May have actually even been DLO back out. Another chance across. Trying to steal it. Lucky near Stewart. That just goes wide. 6:29 to go here. Second period off the window. Drives it in. Ice are struggling again. Back out. 20-9 the shot. Back for Webb. Webb in behind the net. Stewart. Actually, sorry, that's Sloan. Sloan will steal it. Sloan moving in. Face off there to hold the pin. I think Miseretti got a piece of it. Back to the corner. Now the Ice are being pushed back. Back to the line. Another shot. Oh, that just went wide. Back in behind the goal. Sloan. Trying to pour it out of some skates. The Ice gasping for air. Off the wall. Oh, man. Giveaway. Minute. They score. Curtis St. Marie, that forecheck was relentless. They got rewarded.
You know what though, Michael? Like I said, it's gonna be a bounce that's gonna go into the net. Puck, the rebound bounced onto a Predator stick. She shot the puck and put it in.
Everyone saw it. Just all your friends are coming back home.
I have no idea what Chad is talking about. And she's talking to the parents right below us. Back out. Anyway, 2-0 to score. 5:40 to go. Tip back goal to Mendez. Here's Tremblay. Tremblay works it all the way around. Here's that steal again. 2-0 to score. They'll work it down. Back to the line. Here's Tremblay. Back for Collins. Tremblay. Let's set it down. Granum foul over. No call. Back to the corner. Predators are just coming in waves in this one. MWJHL, but it's as simple as the bounce is going one way right now in this series. Up the window. Watching the line. This goes back to cross. MWJHL rolls it back up the wall. MWJHL looking. Sets it in. Here now Sloan. Sloan shot. She fell down. No call. Back out. Up the ice. This is icing. Pass goes too far. And we'll see what is going to happen. Face off to the right. Curtis is entering the 50-50. I believe those get shared amongst the media crew if you win, right?
Only if you put in half for the pot.
True. Patch out. Now we have a whistle. I wish you good luck. Good luck. It benefits all of us. 4:37. Back out. Out of the corner, now worked it around. Here's the steal. Tried to play there for what is going to be Baudette. Right back in. They'll roll it. Now they send it down. Up the wall, Brooke Collins in 2-on-2, sends it in front. That just worked to the corner. Now they control it. Now to the back corner. Trying to play this out. That doesn't work. And they'll play it in. Back for Webb. Webb leaves it there for Curtis. Back to the corner. Quickly up the seam. They'll shoot it out. Quickly into the middle. Remember, the Western Predators, if they win this game, have a chance to clinch the championship. On Thursday night, 6:15 will be the face-off. It might be the last game of the season. Puck comes in. Here comes the ice all the way down to the zone. Now wrap it around it to cut off. And we will have a whistle. But I will remind you, this one is not over. And a third win is often the most difficult to get. I don't care how far you're up ahead in the series. Face-off comes to the right. It's going to be won by the ice. Back to the line, cost you. Sends it across. Here's the shot. Oh, deflected just wide. Back to the line. Now they worked it to the middle. 3:12 to go. That comes out to the wall. Here's Stewart. Tries to pull the pin. That doesn't quite work. Up the wall. Trying to leave it down to the middle. Another shot. That's a tip back in. Under 3 to go. Here in this period, it is 2-0 for the Western Predators. They'll work it away. Down to the front, 2:45. Icing will be the call.
You know, Michael, we got 2:42 to go here in the second period. And just let me remind you, I have seen comebacks from 6-0. This game is far from over. There's lots of hockey and still lots of time for the Polar Ice to climb back up.
Yeah, but I think without sounding like Captain Obvious, they need the next goal. Although that makes me sound like Captain Obvious.
Okay, Captain Obvious.
Puck comes back. Now they steal it. Here's that look. Back to the zone off the seam. Here's Granum. She thought the game's opening goal. Mendez has the 2-0 goal. Up for Webb. Webb will send this back across. Out of the back corner, 2:20. Back again. Now work it. Oh, getting bumped. Over there was number 9. That's Millions. Quickly in the zone. Tripping, stumbling on her own and trying to play offside there. 2:02 to go in this period. 2-0 to score, 1 goal in each period.
Definitely. And last time I looked, the score in the U17 playoffs, we've got the Wild up 1-0 over the Thrashers.
That's over on Canadian Tire.
You can check livebarn.ca. Subscribe if you haven't. You can see the game on LiveBarn.
Back off. A reminder, the female U18 final between the 8th and Avro starts Saturday. Comes off the wall here, the shot. That'll be stopped by Michelle Curtis and will hang on.
And there's that bounce they were hoping for. It was an awkward bounce, but Curtis did manage to come up with the save on that one.
Yeah, and now it's going to be Diallo in the penalty box. So they have a chance to get back to within 1. There's the 2-second difference. Penalty clock to game clock. Puck comes all the way around. They'll work it back in. Trying to flip it up. Brooke Collins flips it back in. Now they worked it here for Haley Bond. They'll work it in. Bond will slap it in. Has nothing else to do. Had no other options. 1:20 to go, 1:23 in the period. Back out. Trying to send this down here quickly. Back for Brooke Collins. Short-handed. Brooke Collins will work it into the middle. Now they work it back to the point. Tries to settle. There's a shot, stop, that's not the way. That's broadcast, will be Thursday, 6:15. These two teams will do at it. In game number 3, puck comes in the corner. Now they worked it, here's a mirror steal. And this is going to come into the middle. Back quickly out to the point. They'll work it back. Jocelyn backtracking. Collins coming in here short-handed. That familiar skate wide of the net. You know that's Paige Collins. Turns the shoulder inward. Pushes to the net. Back out. Here's the steal. Again, Collins will flip it out. Webb. They'll be about. It is actually a. Yeah, it is a Predator penalty. Sorry, it's been a Predator power play. It's millions in the box, not DLO. I read that the wrong way around. And Curtis comes back. That didn't do it. So, 24-11 sit the shot after 40. 2-0 sit the score. Your Fox Curtis.
You know what? It was a little bit of a different hockey game. It was well played by the ice. They came back. They showed a little bit of life.
Yeah, the shots I think were pretty even in that second period.
You know what? They were
8-9-8, I think, or 10-8, something like that.
You know what? Which is fine.
Yeah, 9-8 for the ice in that second period.
The ice are gaining a little bit of momentum, and they capitalize on it. They're playing a little bit better. Yes, they are down by 2 goals. There's 20 minutes of hockey. There's a lot of hockey to be played. And it's playoff hockey. Anything can happen, Michael.
NHL scores real quick. Involving the Jets, it's going to be 1-0 Toronto over Tampa, 2-0 Nashville over Montreal. Pittsburgh leads New Jersey 2-1. Boston and Philly are scoreless. Carolina and Detroit are tied at 1, not after 1. 7:30 Dallas and the Rangers, 9 o'clock the Islanders and Canucks. 10 o'clock the Senators and Ducks. We'll be back on Game Time. Third period coming up.
And we're back for the third period of hockey. You know what? Third period of hockey, 2-0. As we await patiently for the teams to arrive, the referees have hit the ice, and it's going to be hockey time. Shots on goal are 24-11 in favor of the visiting Western Predators tonight in Game 2. A win will have the ice hanging off a cliff tonight. Going back the other way, if the ice could come back and score 2 goals, we could see the series turn around and the Predators are hit. The visiting Western Predators have hit the ice. Michelle Curtis is taking her spot between the pipes as the teams are patiently awaiting the Winnipeg or the Manitoba Polar Ice and the Polar Ice are now entering the ice surface, and they're going to quickly set up and get the game underway as I patiently await my very late play-by-play commentator Mike Garrell as he hustles down to cut my mic. And we'll get to his thoughts before the puck drops on the third period. Michael, your quick thoughts on the third period.
Yeah, now or never as far as I'm concerned for the ice. They gotta show me something.
Yeah, like I said just before you came here, you know, a win by the Predators will have the ice on the edge of a cliff and ready to fall off, or a win the other way for the Ice to tie the series could make it a whole different series.
I'll tell you this, the first 8 minutes will tell me a lot.
All right, here we go.
Faceoff will come at center ice. They're going to win the draw, and here we go. Back in behind, Jada Cotwell rolled it around the wall. Now they play it back for Shaw Tremblay. I just keep coming back to the point how they were 2.7 seconds away from being bounced. Back out. Now they worked it into the zone. Up the seam, now worked it in. Cross ice. Jada Cotwell. Rolls the cross ice back in, and we offside.
You know what? I think that was a very weak and strange offside call. Because if you think about it, the puck entered before the polar ice entered the zone. And I think the linesman was confused and looking at the Predators.
Yeah, back out. I agree with you there. Back in. Here's Millions. Tries to work it back to the corner. Here's the shot right on. Rebound. None there. Curtis said not under my watch.
Michelle Curtis has done that all throughout the playoffs. She tries to slow down her opponents by covering the puck the second it touches her.
Minute Curtis. That's off the wall here in a 2-0 game. Now works it off to center, now behind the net. Quickly works it across. They'll drive it in. Now they work it back across here for Mendez. Mendez will move in. Elena Mendez has your second goal. And your game-winning goal at this very minute is off the stick of Bailey Granum. Puck comes back. Now they send us all the way down. Here's the chance. Off the wall, it's stolen. Now they worked it down. Michael Dale, Chad Erickson. For the St. Marie. Here's Prochit. In the corner. Back to the blue line. Out in front, that doesn't work. Now to the corner. Trying to work this in. I remember the Predators were on the brink of winning the championship the last time these two teams played in the playoffs, and the Ice stormed back. Back then, that was the best of 3 series. They lost the opener 1-2. This hill becomes a little bit steeper here, 2 minutes into the third. Back up the ice. Nothing there. Here comes Southpaw. Back to play it. Rolls it in. Back to the line here now. It's going to be Sloan. They'll work it across ice. Back to the middle. All the way down the ice. You know, and that's the one way, Curtis, to make sure that momentum doesn't start if you're Michelle Curtis. Just hop on everything and slow everything down.
She's done that all through the playoffs, Michael.
Yep, back out. Good goalies find a way to do that. And they are able to read their teams. Cotwell sends it in. 17-17 remaining here in the third period. Now we'll have a opportunity. Back into the zone here. Bond works it. As it's going to be behind the net. Michael Yell, Chad Erickson, Curtis St. Marie. Puck comes up the wall. Here's a knock away. That doesn't work. And it's going to come back. Now they worked it down. Back up the ice here. They come again with what is going to be Colin, but that just knocked away. Now they reload. Here's Allen. Back up Tremblay. That doesn't work. Up the seam. Here they steal it back across. Trying to work it in. Haven't seen Chloe Litchie out there today. Back in. And that's going to come and be an icing call on Curtis. So they'll do the face-off to the right of Miseretti.
You know what, Michael? I've seen some weird things happen throughout the playoffs, and the most weird thing I've ever seen was when the Florida Panthers were in the Stanley Cup final. The NHL forced John Van Beesbroek not to use the team color tape on his stick.
Back out. Here's another shot. I don't remember that. I was too young. Back out. Now they work it. Here's that opportunity. Back across. Trying to poke after it. Comes down the boards. Quick to the middle. 15:42 to go here in the third period. Back in. Now they worked it out here quickly. Joya. Oh, just knocked over. That's going to be a penalty.
Yep.
Off the wall here. The shot on Curtis. And she got that one.
Joyle got leveled going into the zone with the puck. She tried to go the distance, the end-to-end like Paul Coffey. And she got hit by number 5 from the Predators.
Yeah, Brooke Collins had to slow her down. Now my question is, I'm a little surprised at the penalty because they weren't calling that earlier in the game. There were a couple chances like that where they let it go.
It's called game management, Michael.
Yeah.
It's playoff hockey. You got to let things go once in a while.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just curious to me. Anyway, it's the power play. They just turned the tide back out. Now they work it into the corner. Tried to settle it out front. Puck comes all the way down. Now they work it back door, back to the point. Another shot, high riser. This goes behind, quickly out to the middle. I'll play it into the middle again. Quick slot. Back to the point. I'll work it back to the blue line. Trying to send it in front, off a lane. Stopped by Curtis. Rebounded, they can't quite get there. Another shot, stopped. And that comes back to the point. Now they set up here, the shot right back to by Curtis. Back for Cromie. The most pressure the eighth have had all game has come on the power play. Back in here for Cruz. Cross ice, nothing there. They'll send it out. They'll work it back door now. Millions shoots it into the open corner. Trying to settle. In there quickly for Webb. Trying to pull it out. Back behind the net. Tries to work it here. The shot out the backhand. That goes high and wide. 14:20 remaining. Out of the corner. Trying to settle here. The shot quickly back out front. And it comes all the way down. 14 minutes to go. Oh, one of the defensemen blows the tire. Look at that. Skating back, that looked like Cromie. Back up the ice. Now they worked it off the wall. I have received word that apparently there was a big group watching this game on somebody's TV. And now they play it across ice. I don't know all the details, but apparently they're watching this game. Here's a shot that to be tipped away. And then they're going to watch the late edition. Here's the shot, the West Coast version of the finale of The Bachelor right after that. So puck comes back to the corner. Bachelor Tuesday is tonight with the finale of Pete Weber's season. Puck comes back in, otherwise more affectionately known as Pilot Pete. So if you're watching this at a Bachelor party, there's another penalty coming up. And it's going to go to the Predators again for slashing. Welcome. We welcome everybody.
The winner of tonight's 50-50 will be announced.
And we'll see what's going to happen. It's going to be a power play. Allen will sit for 2 or less.
It's the one thing the Predators do not want to do is get into penalty trouble here in the third period.
Yep. Jordan Redzinsky also watching from the Jordan 411 Sports Show apparently. Sidney Allen in the penalty box. Out to the line, now play it across. I appreciate you guys being able to keep the spoilers away. Here's the slap shot. Rebounded in the crease. They can't find it because Curtis had it.
They definitely tried there, Michael.
Yeah. There's a lot of pride in this ice locker room trying to make a game of this. 12:47, and now they're going to bring the puck all the way down because there's an ice penalty. I'm not sure for what, maybe roughing at the end of the play. 151, a 4-on-4. That's a little curious to me. So I guess they'll call this roughing. It's going to be 4-on-4. Maybe they gave someone a 10-minute penalty. Back out. Is that a 2-minute penalty or 10? Because it's not on the scoreboard. I don't hear it. Back out. Now they worked across. Blues and Pistons are scoreless. And from Dauphin, it's 0-0 between Portage and Dauphin. And Burton has jumped ahead of Wentworth. At least it didn't take the double overtime because it go in Wentworth tonight. 1-0 Burton. That comes all the way across. We're 8 minutes into the third period, and we have a 10-minute. 10-minute. Wow.
Still waiting for the announcement of that.
No, it was announced.
Misconduct.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least she's not got away with a suspension because it's not in the last 10 minutes. So she just avoided it by like 2 minutes. Now they worked it cross ice. Maybe that was to fire her team up. Who knows? Now they worked it in the corner. Instead of the cross. Michael Dale, Chad Erickson, Curtis St. Marie. Puck comes down the seam. This goes cross ice. Back in the zone here for Webb. Webb plays it up the ice. So it's still a power play despite the 10-minute misconduct. Works it in. Who got the 10-minute? I didn't even hear.
I think you did, Michael.
Wasn't me. I'm still here. Although that's funny that you mention it. Way back in the day, Curtis, did I tell you the story?
No.
About my color guy getting kicked out of a baseball game?
Let me guess, he had a few too many beers.
No. He was whipping behind the plate. Said a comment that was marginal about the umpire at the time. And we were right behind the plate, and the umpire tossed him.
Yeah, well, he deserved it.
Back to the corner. Subsequently, this individual never did color for me at a baseball game again.
That's okay. I wouldn't mind joining you at a baseball game,
Back
Michael.
out here, the shot that tipped to the corner.
When do we get control of the goal dives?
Now they shoot it all the way down. That was before they built the press box up high in the facility. Works it in here again. And it's going to be a chance. Now it's bat down. Here comes the Predators, and it's bat to 5-on-5. It's still in the penalty box. So it's going to be, it's Larissa Kostyuk got the 10-minute misconduct, by the way.
Okay.
Number 10, puck comes back out. Here's a shot.
Maybe you could get the 50-50.
Sorry, 7 did. Sorry, JP just corrected himself. Ashley Dyke in the box for 10 minutes. She must have said something to the referee in that scrum. Because remember, that was that mad push to the net. Back out here, Joyelle right on. Blocked it away by Curtis, and here they come up the ice. Predators will move in, so Zeiss is in the box for basically the rest of regulation, minus a few minutes. Up comes back, here's Tremblay. In the corner, trying to work it over. Back for the Predators, is it back to the point, trying to work it through. Back to the slot. They'll send it out. As it's back out here for Henley. Henley on the rush, gets shoved down. After the we've been a penalty, maybe in the regular season they call that. Back to the corner now. Here's Cromie. Cromie out in front. Back to the middle, works it. Here's a shot, quick shot. That's not the way. So again, Zeitz is in the penalty box. She got the 10-minute misconduct. Back out here, the shot stopped by Curtis. Rebound, they score!
Just like that, Michael, it's a brand new hockey game. Like I said before,
Yep.
all it takes is one play or one bounce, and
Yep.
it's a hockey game. As we listen to some Ozzy Osbourne, maybe Michael
Is
could...
that going to be Prochet, number 2? I can't read that from here.
I think it was Procheck. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
I will take my headset off and I'll get you the numbers.
2-1 the score now with 8:35 to go. Puck comes all the way around. Now they work it in, so the obituary might not be written quite yet. Here comes the ice back in front. Prochet with the goal, 2-1. Curtis had made another save. All of a sudden, look, what was 24-12 at one point is now 25-24. 12-1 in this period. Back to the line, now they shoot it. Here's Webb. Webb will play it across ice, Collins. 12-1 at a shot in this period, and the Ice have the only goal. Now largely in part thanks to 2 power plays are those shots the difference. Puck comes up the ice, they'll shoot it, that's not the way. Now they work it back to the blue line again. Shot, stop, rebound, right back in front, nothing there, they're jamming away. Now all of a sudden, brand new life. Back to the corner, trying to settle it, back in front again. Nothing there, they'll work it out of the zone. Shoots it down. Mizuraki behind the net, shot, they're all tied. At 25, they're 13-1. Since the beginning of the third period, off the wall. Getting knocked down. Here come the Ice back out. Trying to play it across ice. Now the Predators are reeling a little bit. Back to the point, quickly. Here's Cromie. I still maintain if the Ice are going to win this series, they need to win tonight. Here comes Prochet. Prochet back out. Tries to work it. 3 in a row I think will be difficult. Puck comes out. Out of the corner, you think about the percentages and about the 7 down 3-0. Puck is taken away. Ice are dominated here now in the third period. Maybe that 10-minute misconduct is what sparked the Ice back out, because they've been a completely different team since that. 6:43 to go. Third period, they'll work it out. Long play back out to center ice. It's chipped. Here's the giveaway. Jocelyn coming in. Jocelyn dropped it off. Out in front. They score! Tied at 2. Ice have tied the game.
Like I told you, Mike. Like I told you.
Yep. That you did. All the Predator fans to our left are silent. Or to our right are silent. The Ice fans to our left loving it. Back across. Now they worked it down to the corner. Not in front here. The Predators at the end of the net. Stopped by Mizuraki. All kinds of pressure. Here in this 2-2 score now in the third period. Up for Prochet. Prochet, oh, that was offside. And they'll blow it down. And we'll see what happens. Here now, but it's 2-2. Face off will come. Back to the right-hand side. Sends it off across and down the boards. Here's Mendez now. We're tied at 2 in a brand new game. Ice now have the lead in the shot on goal department. Prochet, her second of the night, has tied this game up. Works it back across on a nice pass by Joss when the rebound was there for a minute.
Alicia Prochet has had a wonderful night, Michael.
Yep.
she has kept her team alive thus far in the series.
The shots now in this period, get this folks, they're 14-1 in favor of the Ice. Back off and it's now 2-2. Here's Mendez trying to chip it in. Back quickly here for Costumes. The Ice should be coming out of the box any second after that 10-minute misconduct.
She will have to wait for a whistle.
Yeah, she's going to have to wait for a whistle, but once her 10-minute expires, which I think is somewhere around the 3-minute mark. Puck comes out. Here they come again in front. That doesn't quite work. Staggering, really. Puck comes out. Here's Clark. Shot there 14-1. Prochet looking for the hat trick there. And they'll shoot it all the way down. Now they worked it down. I gotta apologize to the Ice fans for basically reading the obituary already in the second period. Puck comes across. Now they worked it out. A new life, a new lease. We are tied at 2 here late in the third period. They'll work it in. Up the wall, this looks like Prochet. Drops it off. Back in front. Backhander that tipped away. Cruz had that chance. 4:20 to go. We are tied at 2. Prochet with both goals. Predators only have 1 shot in this period, while the Ice have 16. Puck comes back. Now they shoot it down to the middle. Here's Tremblay. Tremblay. Mizuretti makes that save, so that should be the second shot. There's somebody backed out. Now they work it in. Up the seam. Now they work it off the wall. Here's Prochet looking for her third. Jammed it in, short side, just wide. We are tied at 2 here in the third period thanks to Alicia Prochet. They'll drive it in. The shots, 28-26 for the Ice, 24-12 for the Preds coming into the period. Here's Joyelle. Back to Crowd now for Stinson. Tries to work it. Drives it back in front. That's a rebound. Oh, Curtis came way out. Cut the angle off. Back down the ice. Icing will be the call. 2-2. Here with 3:05 to go in the period. Do we have a game?
Michael, now my question is, if the Ice played like this for the last 2 periods, could this have been a different game?
Yeah, hard to say. It's a game right now. That's the most important. Two here in the third period. Back out. And we'll have a timeout here. We will have a timeout taken presumably by the Preds.
Well, Mike, give us a commercial right now.
Wow, give us the commercial. Let's just listen to the in-house music. The shots were 24-12. They are now 17-2 in this third period, and we have a tie game at 2. Pass off the window. They'll shoot it down to the corner, and that's going to be out of play. What a turnaround. Are we making a mess over there?
Cat's got a hole in the bottom of her lip.
True. Well, that was funny. I went to the Jets game yesterday.
Yes, Michael, and you forgot to bring me.
And the guy, when Ethan scored the winner, he had the chance, but no, that doesn't work. Back to Cross. Remind me to pick up a story after the game. They'll work it down. Here's an opportunity. 8 player foul down. No call here with 2:38 to go. In regulation, Michael Dial, Curtis St. Marie, Kat Erickson, Paige Collins up the seam. Works it in, 2:25. Next goal might win this. Back out. This is pretty much like overtime at this point. Puck comes down. Dumped in by Prochet. She's got 2. Would not be a way to complete the natural hat trick with her 3rd of the night, which would probably win this game. Puck comes out. 2 minutes. We played 58 minutes. It wasn't pretty for 40. But if we done a game here in the last 18, puck comes back. Full credit to Jamie Bond's crew. Up to the window. Now they play it into the corner behind the net. Predators want a rather forgetful period to end as soon as possible. Out to the line. Up in front, that's a glove down. Now should be a hand pass. Back out. They're not going to call it. Back to the line. Here we go with 1:20 to go. Puck comes through. Now they bring it out. Hand pass doesn't cost anybody. Here they come off the window. Into the zone with 1:10 to go. Drives it off. Ice trying to control. Back to the line. We're tied at 2. Question is, how late will we go tonight? Puck comes down. Final minute of the 3rd period. Works it in. Here's a steal. Quickly Leipzig gets knocked off the puck. That doesn't work. Back in off the wall. Here's the chance. Quickly again. We're in the final 40 seconds out in front. Here's a chance. Predator gasping for air. And that's to be dropped by Curtis.
Yeah, Michael, this has been one heck of a hockey game.
The shots are 18-2 for the Predators, for the Ice in this period. And they have tied the game at 2.
Now, how would you set this up with this amount of time remaining? How would you set
I'll
this
steal one from a Blizzard right now. Win the puck, back to the point with traffic.
And we've got a timeout, Michael, so finish that story.
Anyway, so Ethan scores the winning, what would turn out to be the winning goal. The guy beside me, I'm assuming, is with his girlfriend, right? And he's so excited, okay? He takes this little, Curtis, look at my hand.
Yeah, I'm listening.
He takes this little popcorn dose, which is probably a little bit bigger than that bag over there.
Yep.
And he takes the whole thing and dumps it on her head.
Oh boy.
And you think she was happy? I'm gonna vote no. No, she was not happy. Anyway,
all right.
Back to the game.
We got 35 seconds to go in this game, Michael. Or in this 3rd period anyways.
Both teams have used their timeout, overtime looming. Back to the point, now they work it around. Same rule to apply, 5 minutes, but here's the shot. Nice block. Back to the line, Joyelle. Slides it back to the front of the goal, that doesn't work. 17 seconds. Predators look like they're trying to hang on for overtime. Back in. This comes out to center. Held in. Comes all the way down. Boy, the girl. Ladies and gentlemen, overtime. And we'll stop the recording for a minute here on Game Time. Overtime is underway momentarily. 5-on-5 for 5 minutes, and now I'm hiding behind Curtis.
Because Michael's a little camera shy, so I'm going to move and let Michael get in the camera.
But here we go for 5 minutes of 4-on-4. Curtis, quickly, let's recap. It was the goal by Bailey Granum to start things in the first. Okay. Elena Mendez in the second. 2 goals by Alicia Prochet in the 3rd period. Oh, dear.
There we got a smile on Michael Garrell's face now.
Yep, I saw that coming a mile away. But we were ready to roll for this overtime. And it's going to be 4-on-4 for the first overtime period. Will we have a 2-0 series or a 1-1 series? We will find out.
You know what, Michael? I am going to say we are going to have a tied series at the end of this. The way the Predators played, the way the Ice played in the third period. But then again, there's 5 minutes of hockey and a lot of time to go.
Yeah, and even 10 minutes if you throw in the 3-on-3. Here we go in the first overtime period. We're tied at 2. Here's Cromie. Off the window, tries to throw it in. Predators have been here before. They were here on Saturday night. Morgan Sloan had the goal. Ice were here too, in fact. Overtime on Saturday. Last Thursday, and Miseretti grabs that one. And that goal was Stephanie Stinson last Thursday.
And you called that one. I am going to say Procheck for the
Natural hat trick.
for the Ice, and I'm going to say Mendez for the Preds. Mike, your turn.
I'm going Procheck, natural hat trick to win this. Even series 1-1. I'm going Paige Collins to win it for the Preds to take a 2-0 series lead. Puck comes down. Now they worked it across. 30 seconds gone in the first overtime period. We are tied at 2. Puck comes across. Now they'll play it around. Back out. Here's a chance for Million. Brianna Million moving in. Shot the stop by Curtis.
I didn't stop that. I'm over here.
Not you. Curtis is spelled Kerdes.
No, it's
And last I checked, your first name is Curtis, so completely different. But I appreciate the humor. Back to the point. Cost you out the day after it. Zeitz, by the way, is out of the penalty box on that 10-minute misconduct. Was out in the third period. Who knows if that could be the series turning point. Down 2-0 at that point. Back off the wall. They'll work it down. Here they come across. The Ice are moving in. Gonna be Cruz. Waits for it. Back at the front of the slot. That doesn't work. For a bit. Now they work it around. 3:40 left in the first overtime. Kostyuk covers it up. Oh, just about gives it away. Sloan has to hurry back. Nicely covered up by the defenseman. Back up the eighth now. She cuts around midway ankle. Up the wall for Jocelyn. Stinson is behind her. Stinson to the backhand. Throws it back to the point. Best to hang on to the puck. Here's Haley Bond. We're in the first overtime period. Bond and Brooke Collins just about came together for what would have been a match of humanity outside the blue line. Back out. Now they worked it off the wall. Here come the Preds. Back out. It's Brooke Collins. Collins the shot. Clubbed by Miseretti. 2:57 left in the first overtime.
I'm gonna quickly get you some scores here, Michael.
No, I don't want any scores right now. But you can tell me the MJHL scores if you want. Face off. Brought back to the corner here, the shot. That did tip back to the wall. We'll wait for that whistle. Here they come off the window. They'll shoot it all the way around. Here's Henley. Henley gets tripped up. No call by the bat referee. Sends it across. Now they worked it in. Here quickly, Jada Cotwell tries to throw it in front. Down to the corner, they'll send it in. Looks off the boards, 2:25. Left in the first overtime, we're tied at 2. Here's Henley. Henley looking, trying to get to the outside, nicely covered up. Bound, tries to get back. Back to the blue line, another Ice player falls down, no call. Here's Paige Collins. Now worked it across ice. Works it into the zone. Now behind the net. Up the seam. Works it in here for Cruz. Has to deal with Allen. She goes D to D. 1:50 left in the first overtime. They'll work it out front. This is usually where the game is won in the last minute and a quarter in most scenarios of overtime. Puck comes down the first minute and a half and the last minute and a half, the most dangerous as far as when games could be decided statistically. Puck comes out, now they work it down. Off the wall here, the 2-on-2, they gotta watch Mendez. Henley and Mendez. Mendez watches it there with Henley. Back to the corner, and I'll shoot this all the way across. MWJHL. 70 seconds left in the first overtime period. Here's Tia Dietz. Off the window, tries to work it. Dietz. Final minute of overtime. Bailey Dranham sets it across, works it in. Shot, that's lobbed down by Bizzaretti. Back to the corner, and then she got a piece of it. Now they roll it around. Another shot! Oh, that just went wide. If that would have been an inch over, this game might be over. MWJHL has that one blocked before the front of the net. 35 seconds left in the first overtime. This comes down. Curtis will play it. She's got MWJHL to her side. 30 seconds left in the first overtime. Here up the window. Trying to leave it at Bailey Dranham. They'll shoot it. Back to cross. Now they play it into the wall. Tried to play it, last chance. It might be the last rush. 15 seconds, slowed it up, sends it in. Back here quickly for Taylor Webb. In the corner. If it doesn't work in one, it might work in two. Here is it back out, and we're going to go to double overtime. Pull one player off on each side. And do it for 5 minutes all over again. Quickly, Curtis St. Maria scores.
Okay, I've got the first place and last place series. And the Blues down 2 games at 0 after 1.
Okay.
I've got Portage and Winkler tied at 0. I believe that's how it is. And Portage and Dauphin at 0. And I've got Verdun at the end of 1 period of play. Michael, you want to hear this. At the end of 1 period of play, the Verdun Oil Capitals are up 3-0 over the Winkler Flyers.
Yeah, Verdun on the verge, it looks like, of winning 2 in Winkler.
Yeah.
After that double overtime shorthanded goal. And we're going to go to double overtime, kids. This is going to be a lot of fun.
I always liked 3-on-3. It's fun hockey.
Yep. Nobody wins it here. We'll go to a shootout. Kind of your last chance if you want to do something.
Who's going to be your hero?
Back out off the wall with the 3-round shootout if we need it. Back to the corner, they'll work it all the way down. Just underway here in the overtime. They'll work it back to iPads. Back off. Now they play it back in the corner here. We're in double overtime. 20 seconds gone. Back to the line. They'll try to chip it. Out to the corner. Here comes Prochet. Prochet down a break. Prochet to the net. Shot. Oh, stopped by Curtis. Now it's back to cross. Prochet looked a little shaken up. Now one of the other ice players looked like Henley fell down. Jada Cotwell back to get it. 45 seconds in a double overtime. Up the wall for Sloan. Oh, that long-looking pass was not there. Now we're going to start slinging home run passes. Collins, the shot blocked away. Paige Collins had aspiration to bend in the game. Here's the giveaway. Back out the center. Here's Jocelyn. Jocelyn trying to work to the outside. Jocelyn played it back to the wall. Here's the shot, Zeitz. That's going to go up and over. 3:48 to go.
3:48 to go, Michael. I think Prochet's still going to be the hero for the ice. Who's going to be the hero for the Preds?
Question is, we will see you on Thursday night, but will we also see you on Saturday night? That is what we were about to find out. Here's Joel. Back off the wall, quick up the ice. 3:30 left in double overtime. Here's the quick steal shot. Tremblay got the breakaway. Tremblay to the net. Blocked it away by Mizrachi. Puck comes around. We had a dandy of a hockey game here in the back half of the third period. First overtime, second overtime so far has been good. 3:10 to go in double overtime. Now they worked it off the wall. Tried to play it. Now they play it. Granum wants Webb to take it so she can get off. She will. Puck gets fired in. Quick off the rush. 2 minutes into double overtime. We're tied at 2. Now they worked it off the glass. This is going to come up the seam. Tries to play it up the seam. Here's the chance stealing. Kate back for Cruz. Kate has Cruz with her. Can't get in the pot. Now Webb stumbles and falls down. Kate gets that puck back into the corner. Actually, back out in front. And the Predators will steal that. Quick up the eighth, one-on-one. This looks like it's going to be all more than Sloan or nothing. Sloan to the outside. She just handled off. First person in after the corner. Tries to work it. In the corner, it's 2-on-2. Mizrachi gets a piece of it. As it's shot just wide. 2 players that were down in the corner get back up to bring this back to 3-on-3. 2 minutes, 5 seconds, actually 2 minutes exactly left. Here in double overtime. Puck comes down to the corner, trying to settle. Works it up the wall. Looking, driving. Here's Cromie around the net. Cromie looking for it. It is a 3-round shootout if we need it. Back to the corner. Prochet. Her player just bodied off the puck. She's going to be first after it. I don't know about you, but it feels like Alicia Prochet has gotten more energy as this game has gone on. 90 seconds left in double overtime. Here's Mendez. Up the seam, they'll try to work it. Up for Granum, a shot, that doesn't work. Out of the back corner. Trying to settle. 1:15 left in double overtime. Now they worked it up the wall. Here's a shot off the light, that's not gonna go wide. Here now for Paige Collins. In the corner, Collins up the eighth. Here's a partial break if we can hurry. Trying to cut the angle off. Here's Prochet. She's been out there for most of this overtime, seemingly fighting gas from I don't know where. Back out, final 50 seconds left of overtime. Here's Costu. Up for Collins. Collins stealed it. Defenseman comes back to cover up. 40 seconds left. Predators have the puck in the corner. They're trying to work it. 35 seconds left. 31-30. The shot comes out in front. Mizrachi makes the stop. 31.3 away from a shootout.
I have noticed one thing while watching this game, Michael. If you take Paige Collins to the boards and only give her a small amount of room to move, she cannot do that maneuver with her shoulder, which is a very effective maneuver.
Hang on a minute, we got some breaking news. 28 seconds. Back out here to steal. They'll work it around. Trying to play this out in front. That's not the way. Trying to continue. Back to the corner. As it's played back. Here with a couple seconds left in the game. 10 seconds left. Back off the seam. They'll play it in. They'll work it out. Back to the slot. Here's Doyle. Benjamin Jocelyn. Oh, the rebound gets put just wide at the end of regulation.
Wow. Taylor Doyle almost ended the game at the buzzer, Michael.
Yep.
What's that breaking news you got for us?
Why did our signal just cut out apparently right at the end of the double overtime?
Is that the breaking news?
No. Hang on a minute, I gotta figure something out here. No, we're working. They got us back up. It appears, according to sources that are telling Mike FM and Game Time TV, the Southern Steelers announced they have hired Al Harris as senior advisor and assistant coach.
That does not surprise me.
Al Harris brings the winning history of tradition to the Steelers organization on and off the ice. And so that is the breaking news. We'll touch on that in a minute. We're going to a shootout, so you might want to switch if it hasn't already been done to the shootout.
Oh, you did it already?
3-round shootout to decide this.
There's a shot, I'll show you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again, the breaking news, the Southern Steelers announced they have hired Al Harris as senior advisor and associate coach for the upcoming season. The interesting thing is, associate coach.
All right, Michael, here we go. The most exciting
Shootout, it is going to start with a polarized shooting first. Three-round shootout. Here comes the ice. We'll pick up the shooter. She comes down the ice. Picks up the puck in the middle with Jocelyn. Jocelyn moving in. Shot the guard. Sarah and Jocelyn made it 1-0 in the shootout. And we have to push twice for the check mark. And an update.
Hold on. No.
Here they come off the wall. Quickly Mendez moving in. Makes it happen really quickly. Mendez over the middle. Shoot the opposite side of the goal. 1 round. 1-0 ice.
And there's a quick update, wherever update is.
Here comes Courtney Cruz in the second round. Back off the wall, through the middle of the ice. Shoots. Oh, put it wide. 1.5 rounds, 1-0 the ice lead. Paige Collins at center ice to take this in the shootout.
Take it off. It's not working.
Back in again. Here comes Collins up to center ice in the second round, moving in. Mizaraki stopped it. Now they work it. So it is no goal. 1-0 through 2 rounds. One more push, Curtis. One more push.
Not working.
No goal. Yeah. Okay, so the Ice have a chance to win it. Here they come out to center ice. The goal wins it. Who else but Prochet? Up the middle of the ice. Sends it in. Shoots. No goal. No goal. No goal. Hang on a minute. They're looking at it. They're looking at it. They're looking at it. Where are they looking at? Zoom in. Goal! And the Ice are going to win it. The Power Ice have tied the series. The Power Ice have tied the series with a 3-2 controversial shootout win. What did I just witness?
Well, what you just
Final score is 3-2. Prochet has your shootout winner. I'm not even sure that was the goal.
So, Michael, to answer your question, what you had just witnessed was the Ice coming back down 2-0
Well, I'll tell you
to
what,
win the game in a shootout.
They deserve it. They deserve it.
You know what? They played hard, yes, but did they deserve the win? I don't know, because you know who played for 2 periods, who played for 1.
Yeah, I just sent you the email and the message to your phone. Here quickly, we're going to talk about it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner in the shootout for Prochet. My goodness.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to the head official just to see what the heck was up with that. Because Prochet was insistent, but she scored.
She did score, though.
Why was there hesitance then?
Because the referee, the headman, did not see the puck cross the line. He
Right.
was not in position. So he asked his linesman, what happened?
Right.
Did it count? Did it go in before my whistle?
Right.
The linesman turned around and said, yes, it did.
Okay. And I find it very interesting that the referees are avoiding the Predator dressing room.
There is a reason for that.
Yeah, I know that.
Because their head coach is known to get a little heated at times, and so they are avoiding confrontation,
Yep.
which is the professional thing to do.
Right.
Plus, if you ask me, the referee room is closer to that gate.
Right. Well, I mean, who knows, right? He called that no goal. Miseretti could make the stop, and it's not necessarily.
My question is, does the head coach of the Predators try and protest that? That is a $200 protest. If you win, great, and they replay the shootout.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you lose $200.
I don't know what the rule will be on that. We could get Kat to chat, but I don't think there's going to be. We'll take a break here on Game Time. We'll be right back.